Everyone tells you to be responsible. Make a budget, track your spending, cut the coffee, cancel the subscriptions, and save what's left. But here's the quiet truth no one talks about. Most people who budget religiously stay broke. Why? Because budgeting gives the illusion of control, not actual progress. It makes you feel organized while your money quietly loses power to inflation, lifestyle creep, and comfort-based habits disguised as responsibility. The real danger isn't spending too much. It's thinking your spreadsheet is a strategy. In this video, we're exposing the outdated adulting mindset that keeps your money trapped in circles. You'll see why traditional budgeting is built to protect mediocrity and what the wealthy do instead to make their money flow, grow, and compound automatically. Let's break the myth that's keeping responsible people broke. Most people treat budgeting like a punishment. You earn money, you spend too much, then you build a spreadsheet to feel in control again. But here's the truth. Budgeting isn't wealth management. It's damage control. When you only budget to survive the month, you trap yourself in the same monthly loop. A real wealth plan doesn't start with what you can't spend. It starts with what you must grow. Investors don't budget from leftovers. They budget from intention. They decide how much of every dollar will buy freedom before they decide how much will buy food. The goal isn't to save pennies. It's to redirect cash toward assets that create more cash. That's how you break out of the responsible but broke cycle. Because being an adult isn't about managing expenses. It's about managing expansion.
By the way, if you love smart money ideas that actually work in real life, hit subscribe. Chapter 2. The Comfort of Control. Budgeting feels safe because it gives you the illusion that you're in charge. Every expense has a label. Every dollar has a destination. And you think, at least I'm managing my money. But here's the paradox. Control without growth is stagnation. You can't save your way to wealth if the system you're using was designed for survival, not expansion. Most budgets are written with fear, not vision. They're built to avoid being broke, not to become rich. So, you cut expenses that barely matter, while keeping the mindset that truly limits you. The idea that safety equals progress. Wealth isn't built by managing scarcity. It's built by managing expansion. The wealthy don't obsess over every penny. They obsess over systems that multiply. A budget gives you comfort, but comfort never made anyone free.
Chapter 3. The Scarcity Script. From childhood, most people are handed a script, "Don't waste money." It sounds wise, but beneath that phrase hides this scarcity virus. You start to see money as something that runs away, not something that returns when used well. So, every time you get paid, you play defense, save, reduce, protect. And slowly, you build a mindset where preservation replaces creation. That's why people with steady jobs still feel broke. They're living out a financial script written by fear, not intelligence. They're guarding coins instead of building capital. The wealthy don't save for safety. They save for leverage. They understand that money has speed, and slowing it down too much kills its potential. Your budget keeps you disciplined, but your scarcity keeps you small. And unless you rewrite that script, you'll never step out of the cycle of controlled lack.
If this is helping you see money a little differently, make sure you're subscribed. Chapter 4. The Growth Blind Spot. Most budgets are built around expenses, not expansion. You plan for rent, food, bills, transportation, but where's the line for growth? Where's the category that funds the next version of you? Adults treat self-investment like a luxury, not a bill. They'll never miss a Netflix payment, but will skip buying a course or book that could multiply their income. It's why most budgets are comfortable but sterile. They sustain, never evolve. True budgeting isn't about managing money. It's about managing momentum. Every dollar that doesn't move toward growth is a dollar trapped in maintenance mode. If your budget doesn't make you richer in skill, in reach, or in time, it's not financial maturity. It's elegant stagnation. Chapter 5. The Illusion of Control. People love budgets because they make chaos feel controllable. Numbers in tidy columns give the illusion that life obeys spreadsheets. But money doesn't move in straight lines. It flows like water. When you cling too tightly to control, you miss opportunities that live in uncertainty. That extra gig, that small risk, that early-stage investment, all feel unsafe to a budget that worships balance. The truth? Control is a comfort drug. It calms you all slowly, shrinking your range. And the more in control you feel, the less free you actually are. The rich don't control every penny. They direct their energy. They trust systems, not spreadsheets. So if your budget never allows room for chaos, you're not managing money, you're managing fear.
Chapter 6. The Invisible Inflation Trap. You think you're saving because you're not spending. But silently, inflation is erasing the value of your caution. Your $100 today will quietly become $80 tomorrow, while you pat yourself for being disciplined. Traditional budgets are blind to time. They freeze money instead of moving it. And time, in finance, is a predator. If your plan doesn't grow faster than inflation, you're budgeting into poverty. That's why savers lose while investors compound. Your budget can't beat inflation. Your mindset can. The goal isn't just to save money, but to make saved money earn. If you're not multiplying your leftovers, you're funding inflation's appetite. And always eat quietly until you wake up broke, responsibly. Chapter 7. The Flexibility Code. The smartest budgets bend. They adjust, evolve, breathe with reality. Life doesn't care about your Excel formulas. It tests your adaptability. Rigid budgets are like tight shoes, neat but painful. They look perfect on paper, but you can't walk far in them. Financial flexibility isn't laziness. It's survival intelligence. Every successful wealth builder keeps a freedom fund, money with no assignment except opportunity. That's what lets them pivot fast, invest early, and recover smoothly. The goal isn't to eliminate surprises, it's to stay ready for them. And when your budget can bend without breaking, you move from controlled scarcity to calculated freedom. Chapter 8. The Upgrade Rule. Once you master money management, don't freeze there, upgrade it. Your budget should evolve as your identity does. You can't manage six-figure dreams with three-figure habits. Every income leap requires a mindset leap. That means reviewing your spending, your systems, and your story every 90 days. Most people never outgrow their first financial software or their first financial fear. That's why they plateau at the same lifestyle level for decades. Money rewards the mind that updates faster than a market. Budgeting is just step one. Scaling is the game. OUTRO, the real definition of adulting. Being an adult with money isn't about paying bills on time. It's about designing your financial future. The poor budget for survival, the rich budget for expansion, and the wise budget for freedom. Stop asking, can I afford it? Start asking, can this decision expand me? Because maturity isn't measured by how carefully you spend. It's measured by how intentionally you grow.
I'm Steph from Moneymatics, and if you're ready to master your money and your mindset, hit that subscribe button now, and I'll see you in the next one.